What's up, Brody?
Yeah, I said, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing. Hold on. We started. All right. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, bro. So, let's get into it. So of course, like how March Madness is gonna be like all in one place. Of course, like in the state of Indiana. Like, what do you think about March Madness, being played in like only one state?
To be honest, it's kind of like the bubble for the NBA. It's gonna be very hard, and it's a different time. It's the first time March Madness ever having this at one place. So I'm looking forward to how the players are going to be prepared, and they're gonna have to create their own energy, and that's where Hoopers is made of. Playing in one gym. It's kind of like an AU tournament.
Okay. So what? So I know, we know, there's like a few teams that had to like drop out of their conference tournaments, like due to somebody like on the team like getting like COVID, and then of course like they got all these like replacement teams like just in case like a team like got to drop out of the tournament. Like, what do you think about all that?
I think it's like for Duke, for example, they're supposed to compete in the ACC tournament, and one of the players had it, so they got a chance taken away. But I really, you just got to be on your p's and q's about it. This virus is very serious, and hopefully, none of the teams has to drop out because that would really suck. Especially for like the top teams like Gonzaga or Michigan. That would be a huge loss, in my opinion.
Okay, and then of course also this is gonna be like the first time in a while there's gonna be like no Duke or Kentucky like in the tournament. Like, well, how
Right.
do you feel about that, bro? Like, what do you think about it?
Honestly, I'm a Duke fan, so it's very hard, and I like watching Kentucky as well. It's different, It's very rare that this is happening. Duke, both teams struggle because they have freshmen, and of course, COVID had a little place to play with it. It's just a different experience, but it's good to see other schools the talent is matching up again. A lot of schools are getting better and better.
Okay, so we going so all right, so we gonna get in like to March Madness a little bit now. So like who like what's your who do you think who do you think is gonna like win March Madness? Like, who's your like your top like contenders or whatever like that?
Okay. My top contenders are Gonzaga, Baylor, Michigan, and I have a sleeper team. You can't sleep on USC and LSU, of course. They have a good young team. You know, I just think you can't sleep on Illinois as well. Illinois is a really good team, scrappy. Of course, you got the Kansas, North Carolinas. Teams like that. I got Gonzaga winning, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if those other schools win at all.
Okay. Also, like, what teams that are like as far as like underrated teams go, what team like that's like really underrated? Like, do you think like has a chance of like making like a Cinderella run in like March Madness?
Good question. I think Alabama has a chance. I think LSU has a good chance. USC. I like LSU a lot because they're so versatile. You have the best scorer in the country to me, Cam Thomas. And you have Trevor Wayford. They have a good team. And Alabama got good young core as well. But I think USC can make some run because they have the best. I think the top three player in the country, Evan Mobley. And I think that team can make some run as well.
Okay, because so a team that I think like that could possibly like make a run, like a little Cinderella run in March Madness that's kind of underrated. Like, I'm gonna probably say UConn, bro. I think
Oh,
they're a good team, bro.
yeah, I like their team. Actually saw the tournament. UConn's making noise again. They struggled for the past few years, but they're looking good. And another team you can't sleep on is Arkansas as well. Arkansas got a good squad as well.
Oh yeah, and I'm also like I'm liking Oklahoma State too, bro.
Oh yeah, you can't sleep on Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State. In Texas too. Texas is a good squad. I think this March Madness is gonna be really good and very interesting. You can't sleep on those schools. Kay Cunningham is the best player in the country right now. and they have a good, they have a chip on their shoulder. So I wouldn't be surprised if they upset some teams.
Yeah, like and as far as like the brackets go, like if you looking at it yet, like who do you like thinks like what are some like first round like upsets that you're looking at?
Ooh, I haven't got a chance to look at the tournament yet. But I seen USC could upset in the first round. I could see UConn, but I could see some schools like LSU. I haven't looked at the full bracket yet, but I think one of these small schools is going to upset the big dog. That's what I feel like. I feel like North Carolina could be possibly upset. You know, who do you think is going to be up?
I was thinking like Villanova could lose in the first round, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they could possibly lose as well. Then I'm Villanova is a good school, but they're not as talented as they were the past couple of years. So I wouldn't be surprised as well.
Yeah, also like another like upset I think Georgetown is gonna be Colorado so like
Mhm.
Georgetown as far as they go uh like I know Georgetown they were predicted to finish last in the Big East and then they somehow they were able to win their conference tournament and make it to the Big Dance. Like how do you think they were able to get like to where they were before like to where they are now?
Uh, just great coaching. Patrick Ewing is a Hall of Famer. Great coach, great players coach. He knows what he's doing, and they have a good all around team. They grit and grindy. The defense is excellent, and they also play a Mac McClung, one of the best players in the country. And for them to bounce back, like that it's just they can make a run too. But it just shows how great that these guys are and committed to Patrick Ewing.
Okay, and what are like I know like so like another team I'm looking at here that I think could like make a run in March Madness is Houston. I like Houston, bro. Houston's a good team. They got Quentin Grimes, bro. So
Houston's a good team as well. The thing with Houston is just like Quentin Grimes is an excellent guard. First of all, I'm glad he left Kansas because Kansas didn't get an opportunity. But Houston is also well coached. Houston has been on downfall as well. That really been good past couple years. And for them having a new coach coming in and changing the program around is inspirational. And they can make a run as well. Like I said, it's not really a clear-cut favorite, but I just feel like, there's one of those sleeper teams going to make it to the Sweet 16 or Elite 8.
yeah, also like I'm looking at here that I'm looking at the ESPN like tournament brackets and I'm seeing that it's saying that like the majority of people like are predicting like Gonzaga like not to
Mm-hmm.
win the tournament. And I think that's because like Gonzaga they haven't won they haven't won no national titles plus they in the
Right.
past like they've been they like got like knocked out like early and all that. So but I think
Right.
this team is a lot better.
I agree. Yeah. Jalen Suggs is a really good player, good prospect, lottery pick. You got Drew Tim, who's good. Um, my bad, my stuff. Somebody called me, but Drew Tim is really good, and they have a lot of good players. That could be a first rounder this year. They got multiple first rounders in
Corey
this.
Kispert.
Chris CRISPR, that's what I meant to say too. Really good. They very well coached. They haven't lost yet, but I think with them is just experience. Really, I just feel like they can get knocked out if they sleep on a team. That's the only way they can get knocked out. They easily the most talented team.
Okay, and who do you that follow up question is like who do you think like is the biggest threat to Gonzaga in this tournament?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, I'd say Baylor. I'd say Baylor because Davion Mitchell is really good.
Jared Butler.
Jared Butler, underrated. And they have a good defense. Like I can't stress that enough. Defense is in execution is going to be a big part of that. They're a very good team as well. I think like they can they're the biggest threat, and I would say maybe Michigan is the biggest threat as well. I know they lost. They had a bad loss against Ohio State, but don't sleep on Michigan as well. They have a good team as well.
Okay, because like I was like the only thing I'm worried about with Michigan is like the reason why like they may not like make a far run is because like they don't have Isaiah Livers right now, bro.
Right. Isaiah Livers is a big part of that team. He contributes in a lot of ways. I agree.
Like because I feel like that injury like may stop them. Like I feel like LSU can give Michigan a hard time like in that second round.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, Michigan could be a threat, but like you said, they lost a big part of their team. But yeah, I can see. Like I said, Michigan could probably. You never know. Michigan always been underdogs and somehow make it to the Final Four. So you never know. You can't really count them out. But I agree with you saying.
Cause like I got so I think like I'm also predicting Gonzaga to win March Madness, but like some other things that I think some other teams that I think can win March Madness is possibly like also like possibly Baylor, possibly Illinois, Ohio State.
Oh yeah, I agree. Ohio State this year has been playing a lot better. Last year they kind of struggled, but this year Dwayne Washington has been balling out. Very, very good guard. And they have
Of course,
like
he
this.
went to Sierra Canyon too, and he's
Yeah.
a nephew of Derek Fisher.
Oh, he is? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know he went to Sierra Canyon. I've seen him play before with Cassius. But Dwayne Washington is a really good player. He's a first-round talent, and he has been leading the team in scoring and then just contributing on offense a lot. His confidence has gone through the roof.
Okay, and also, what do you? Okay, so actually, so I'm who are you predicting? Who are you predicting? Like, what's your final four?
On a four. Ooh.
I don't usually pick all the number one seeds to pick to go to the final four because that don't usually happen. So
Yeah, me either. Gonzaga, Illinois,
Baylor,
Baylor. Fourth spot is gonna be tough.
the fourth spot. Like I was thinking, Texas, bro. Texas has a good team, bro.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. Man, I'm gonna have to say probably Alabama.
Bama. Okay.
I like Alabama a lot this year.
I got Gonzaga, Texas, Baylor, and Illinois for the Final Four. That's who I got. I think Texas is gonna make a far run, bro. Texas is a great team, bro. Coach Shaka Smart, man. That guy's a great coach, man. So
He is a great coach, and they have Matt Coleman is an excellent guard. You have
Greg Brown.
Greg Brown, Andrew Jones, Jonathan Sims. They have a good team. They're always gonna be solid.
Kai Jones.
Huh?
Kai Jones.
Ty Jones, yeah. They have a lot of experience. Is Virginia in it?
Virginia's in the tournament, yeah. That was actually one of the teams that had to drop out of the ACC tournament, remember?
Right. Ooh. I put
Virginia's in it. I don't think Virginia's going to be able to what you call it. I think they're going to make it to Sweet 16, but I don't think they're going to be able to beat Gonzaga.
Yeah, are they going to face Gonzaga? Oh yeah, never mind. I was gonna say Virginia is really good too, but yeah. You think Kansas can make a run?
I think they probably like to the most likely probably like to the Sweet 16, and then they'll get knocked out after that by Iowa, since Iowa's a good team too. So
Iowa is a good team. You can't. I like Iowa. They have Matt Garza.
But I think USC can give Kansas a hard time in the second round if they play each other.
Oh, actually, I got somebody for the first spot. I'm gonna put Florida State.
Oh, Florida State's a good team too. Yeah, Scotty Barnes, bro. Come on.
Yeah, Barnes is really good. I watch Scotty Barnes a lot, and they have a really good team. So I'm gonna put Florida State on my first spot. I got Illinois.
I didn't know Scotty Barnes could play guard too. That dude's big.
Oh yeah, he's a guard for sure. Yeah. He's a 60. Yeah, he's big, and he's doing great off the bench. 6 man, come in just kill. I like Scotty Barnes.
ACC freshman of the year and 6 man
right.
of the year.
Right, he's really good. And yeah, I got that Florida State team. for sure.
And then Illinois is gonna be able to get to the Final Four easy because I think Oklahoma State can give them a hard time possibly.
Oh yeah, they can. It's a hit and miss league. Some teams can get hot. But it's only one game too. So yeah, you make it happen in one game. I like Illinois a lot because they have some dogs. Like I like the point guard Ayo. He's really good. Ace Wolf.
Kofi Cockburn.
Kofi Cockburn, probably one of the best centers in the country. I don't know. They have some dogs on that team that's very hungry. They want to put them on the map. They got a good 1 and 2 guards. So I don't know, but you're right.
I think they can get to that. I think Illinois can get to that national championship game and play Gonzaga.
That would be a good matchup. They all equal out to me. They can all equal out. Them, Florida State, they're all versatile. But Jalen Suggs is a really excellent guard though, and Drew Tim is balling out. I like Drew Tim a lot.
Yeah. Also, like another upset that I'm looking at is I think Syracuse is going to beat San Diego State.
Oh yeah, Syracuse. I watched Syracuse a little bit. I saw them play against Duke a few times. Florida State. They can possibly beat who they play.
They're playing San Diego State.
San Diego State. San Diego State is not ready yet to me. They're very young. They lost a lot of seniors last year. They lost Malachi Flynn. They have some good players, young players. You have Lamont Butler, that played against high school, and they got a good young team. But I can see them because Syracuse is very junior and senior heavy, so they have that advantage over them.
And then San Diego State also got this one dude that I kind of know from Fairfax. His name is Keith Dinwiddie. I think he's a cousin of Spencer Dinwiddie. Is in the NBA.
Yeah, I know Keith. When I was looking at him, he didn't seem like he was getting a lot of minutes. But yeah, Keith Dinwiddie is an excellent guard. I had battles with him at AAU. He's a really good guard. Shout out to him.
And then this also let's get to Oregon State now. And Oregon State just won the Pac-12 tournament for the first time ever. What do you think about that, bro?
Man, Oregon State, they have some good players. They have Ethan Thompson, you know him. He got free from out here. He went to Bishop Montgomery and Johnny Hunt.
Yeah.
They have a good team, I'm happy for them, Oregon State.
Nobody thought they was going to get to the tournament, bro.
Yeah. Because they always been mediocre or below mediocre. They always been up in 500 team. Usually it's always USC, Arizona, or Oregon. You know what I mean? And now UCLA. But now, they came from the bottom, from the top. It's just crazy. The coach, I don't know who the coach is down there, but he's doing a great thing for them. Their program's gonna get a lot better as time go on.
Yeah. Also, I'm kind of surprised that Michigan State got picked to play a playing game. They got robbed, bro.
Wow, Oregon State got in the tournament?
No, I'm talking about Michigan State.
Oh, Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State's playing a playing game against UCLA, bro.
I got UCLA winning that though. I gotta go for UCLA for sure.
Michigan State got a lot of experience though.
That's true though. That is true. UCLA got some little bit of experience. They have Cody Riley. They have Tiger Campbell.
Johnny Juzang.
They have some pieces, on that team as well. But I think UCLA gonna win and probably get bounced out the second round because they got a lot of young freshmen and sophomores. So they got.
And then they got Amari Bailey coming in. I think next year or something like that.
Year after that, yeah, he's a junior right now. I think. He's gonna be.
And then next year they got Peyton Watson coming in. And they got Will McClendon from Michigan Gorman, bro.
Right. Yeah, UCLA gonna be nasty, and they still got Jalen Clark. He didn't play much this year. He's just learning, getting a little bit of minutes, getting that experience. And you got Johnny Juzang from Kentucky, who went to Harvard Westlake. He's still there. They gonna be nice. Them and USC.
Yeah, I just think UCLA needs to do better at closing out games, bro. Because they keep blowing leads, bro. They lost their last 4 games.
Yeah, that's why they lost. Kept losing because they keep blowing leads. But like you said, it's like an experience. They just gotta learn from it and move on from the next year. They're gonna be good next year. Maybe
And
USC.
I think Peyton Watson's gonna help them get over that hump, bro.
I think so too. You know, personally, I know Peyton. I played with him in AAU.
And
He's
Chris
just
too, right?
and Chris Watson. Yeah. Chris used to play up with us too. Peyton, he's just a diamond in the rough player. He's just you can't teach 6'7" with guard skills, man. That's all I gotta say. He's gonna be on the radar.
What is Peyton Watson to you? Like another Kevin Durant to you or something like that?
I think he's like a. I don't think he shoots as good as Kevin Durant yet. I think he's just like a Brandon Ingram. You know, he's like a slasher that could kind of shoot, and he's long. He can finish. Guard skills, like I said. He's a slasher. He's more a slasher. He can develop to a Kevin Durant type player, but I think he's kind of like a right now is that type of dude. You know, he could be around Brandon Ingram. Because Brandon Ingram had a best jumper coming in as well.
Okay, got you. So, who you also like another upset that I'm looking at here is like I think UC Santa Barbara can beat Creighton, bro.
UC Santa Barbara.
Yeah, it's a 12 versus 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some film on them. I might have to watch that. Creighton, I know Creighton's always good because they got shooters around. You know, they got some shooters on that team. You know, but UC Santa Barbara, I know that program from a couple years ago. They made a good run a few years ago. I remember when they had Gabe Vincent and them. So yeah, is UC Irvine in there?
No, UC Irvine didn't make the tournament. That's only a one. That's basically like only an auto bid. So whoever wins the Big West, like that's the only team that goes to the tournament.
Okay,
from that conference.
Wait, I thought did Seaside make it?
No.
Dang. I know. See, they were supposed to make it last year, right?
They were going to, yeah, but then the whole everything happened, and then the whole tournament got canceled and everything. So
right. Yeah. Hopefully next year for sure. I'm really like upset at Josh Christopher and them. They make it. You know, kind of upset about that. I want to see Josh play. Josh and Remy Martin, Marcus Bagley and them play, man. Arizona State going, yeah, but it just had, like I said, that with them it's just like a experience really. But hopefully next year.
Yeah, and then like also like what I like about March Madness is there's usually like that one like double digit seed that like goes like to the Sweet 16, and I don't know like who I'm going to predict that to be.
Right. You just like I said, you never know. A team could get hot, bro, and momentum can switch so quickly. It's just one game. Anything can happen. That's the crazy part. That's what's exciting about March Madness to me, bro. Like you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and then like this year, like so many teams like have been on pause, and that's kind of like affected them in some way.
Right. You know, I agree because it takes a lot of energy out of you too. You know, you got to pause, and then you got to wait. You got to see what's going to happen, and this and that. It messes you up.
Like, remember Michigan was on pause for like 3 weeks, bro?
Uh-huh. And it came and got them at the end too, because it was on a good streak. You know, they was getting what, and then you play against these good teams. You know, like if preparation, it got to them, but and injuries happen. So yeah, it's a good amount of effect on that. Pause for that amount of time.
And then I know Baylor had to go on pause for a while too, and like they haven't like really looked like the same team since.
Right. Yeah. Baylor. Teams like that, and just in general, like you be on pause for like weeks or so, it's gonna mess you up. It's gonna mess up your flow and rhythm. It's gonna have you gotta come back to it. Like you gotta. It's just too much, man. It's just crazy how life is. You gotta deal with that.
Cause like I know Virginia, they're scheduled. They're not going to Indy until Friday, and then they literally got a game the next day on Saturday. So it's like, dang, they can't practice, bro. So I don't know if they're gonna win their first round game or not.
Right, man. It's just like so. It's just so unfortunate. It's just crazy. Like for them, like that's gonna be tough because you gotta travel all the way to just lack of rest and lack of preparation. You got to prepare for this type of tournament. It's a one and done. So yeah, it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait.
All right, now actually let's get to let's get to women's March Madness. Who you think is gonna win that, bro? I got UConn, of course, bro.
Right.
You know.
I got UConn. UConn is really good, but you can't sleep on
Paige.
you can't yeah Paige is the best player in the country. You can't sleep on South Carolina. You can't sleep on
Stanford.
Stanford, UCLA, Texas, those type of teams. But yeah, I got UConn easily. I don't think no team could beat them. They're just so talented and loaded. It's crazy.
For sure. Well, all right, man. Thanks for your time, bro. And of course, March Madness starts Friday, and let's see how that goes, bro.
So thanks for having me.
All right, for sure.